Hello and welcome back to King Chaos Gaming. My name is Chaos and this is Niche, a genetic survival game. So today is a little weird for my recording, and if I get really quiet at times, it's actually because I am in my school's library recording. And if you hear any yelling, that's because people don't know the definition of a library and they like to yell when they're here. So yeah, if any part of this recording has maybe some extra audio of people screaming, I mean, the people next door were like watching Moana or something, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm recording in the library because I haven't really been able to record lately, and I said it in the description of the video I posted on Monday, but I just decided to say it outright here because I don't know if everybody saw that. So, what I'm talking about is, I've decided that because, I've decided on a concrete schedule because, basically I will try and upload, like, actual gameplay videos Monday through Thursday because, the Wi-Fi at my house is not actually that good. So, because of that, it takes me so much longer. Basically, for some videos it's taking me like 2 hours to upload them versus when I upload at school when I'm in the library, and it takes like 5 minutes because the Wi-Fi is so much better here. So I've decided that because I go to school Monday through Thursday, I'm actually going to I had to like shoo away a friend because he was about to come in, and I'm like, no, I'm recording. Don't fucking come in here. But because I'm at school Monday through Thursday, I've decided that is going to be my day for uploading long playthroughs. I will not try and record at school because recording at school is absolute shite because yeah, there are really loud people in the library. And so yeah, I'm going to make sure to record more over the weekend. And let's see, is she pregnant? She is pregnant. Well, he's about to die, so okay. So you can expect more videos, like you can suspect concrete videos from me Monday through Thursday. But I'll probably try and upload special things Friday through Sunday because I'm at home, but they'll be shorter. I mean, I can't say that like 100% I will, because I don't think that I'll be able to manage to make something for this channel every single, day, Friday through Sunday, unless it's like really short gameplay or something. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll do really short reviews of certain games. Like really short, like short to the point that I can manage to just keep making them. But yeah, that's the plan, and I have some other special stuff planned for the future, so we'll get into that later. For now, I'm gonna try and take these creatures over to the other tree and then go to the other big grassland, and so what I'm just trying to do is organize everything. I should look at the family tree because honestly everything's becoming a little muddled because I haven't played in so long, and it sucks because I love playing this game, but I really just haven't played it in forever, so I gotta get back into the swing of things. We might actually see another tribe appearing soon because I think the end game of this is to get them to the larger grassland, but of course I think everybody would rather see me try and get to the jungle, so I don't think that I could raise this because of the way their genetics are. I don't know if I could actually raise this tribe to be good for the jungle, because there'd be a lot of things that I need to change, because a lot of them have the spiky body, and I'd want to have to breed that out and bring in the stinky tail for the apes, and then I might want to put velvet paw in there, and in the past we had creatures that had velvet paw, one or two, yeah, because Snowdrop had velvet paw, but like Snowdrop didn't. Oh yeah, Flurry does have velvet paw. I was gonna say, and so does Rocco. It did pass, but it's like, it didn't pass super well. It didn't pass as well as I would want it to, essentially. So, yeah, we're gonna start another family, but this family is going to make it over to the bigger grassland, possibly. If not, I might be lying because I might not have the energy to do that. We're just gonna have them kind of continue their survival over here. And we have Bark, who has 2 more days of her life, and she has resolved to stay over here while her family kind of moves. Who is Birch's parents? Birch's parents are Duck and Flurry, of course. Okay, so I guess I wanted Duck to have another kid before he passed, so that's where Birch comes in. So let's see, we're gonna end up moving Birch, but his mother is gonna stay back there with him right now. Also, apparently she's pregnant, so we're actually going to move her back into this nest. I think I was trying to move her up in the last episode, but since I have decided not to push that far, I think I'll just leave her. Oh, there's rabbits. Or there is a rogue. No, those are rabbits. There's a bunch of rabbits back there. So what we're gonna do is have her jump over here, clear out this grass, and clear out that grass. So those rabbits know what's up. We moved here. This is our land now. And I might just have her drop a nest right here so she can have her baby. And a lot of people say my voice is usually very calming, but if it sounds kind of weird today, it's because I'm trying very hard not to be super loud, I guess. So we're gonna move little Snowflake. Who's Snowflake's parent? Snowflake's mother is Rare, of course, and Snowfall's kid. So Snowflake has the red gem in the middle, and then his mate has the blue gem in the middle. So to honor his father, who is going to pass, he's going to have a red gem in the middle. Oops. A red gem in the middle, and then he's got a sibling. Yeah, who has the blue in the middle after his mother because of his name. So, let's see. We're gonna have little Camilla, who has the orange on the sides, I see. Like Rocco, who took after her father. Yeah, there's a lot going on. We're just gonna have Bark pick up that acorn. She's around here to, keep tabs on Flurry and Birch, because she's the leader right now, technically. But I feel like maybe the next leader might be Rocco. Rocco might take over as the leader, just because she's got the good collecting skills and the antlers and the big body, and she's taking the lead from her family member, technically. Sorry, I'm also a little tired. I kind of just got to school, and yeah, so I'm waking up by recording. But we're gonna leave Beechwood over here, since I think we're going to try and set up. I'm gonna have to find another permanent nest around this tree, so we're actually gonna have some people move that way. So I'm gonna have Cookier move that way. We're gonna have Snowflake dip through the water and come up on the other side. His brother Roku is going to just move on the other side of this berry bush and collect from it. And then we're gonna have Ivan. Ivan's definitely coming this way, so we're gonna have him dip into this water and then come up on this side. And he found a berry bush. Let's make sure there's no rabbits around it. Yeah, there is a rabbit right there. So definitely, I don't want Venuta to be like in the grass because he's so obviously seen. So I'm actually going to see if maybe he can, if there's anywhere he can go. Who are your parents? Because I think you have the blue gem in the middle, don't you? Let's see, Venuta. No, he came from the wild, I guess, because he's got no parents. I thought I bred him. I guess, did I breed him? I'd have to go back and watch some of the older videos. No, I didn't breed him because there's like no way. He's got the claw and the velvet paw. There's like no way that I bred him. He came from the wild. Well, he's really good at fishing. I just wish there was somewhere I could put him where he could actually fish. Also, he's got... Yeah, I gave him the blue on the sides. Well, he's... I want to breed him in, but at the same time, I don't necessarily want that. But, he's got D and E. So honestly, he'd be a good mate for Beechwood. I mean, their eyes are a problem because they could have a blind child. But... yeah, he could breed with Beechwood. His actual fur color would go well with hers. They probably end up having a orange baby. They probably end up having a child that might look like Kukir a little bit, but I could also breed him. No, wait, do they? They have the same D. That's D. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't breed him with Oak. I mean, he could be a mate for Rocco because they'd breed really strong children, and they have completely different genes. She is older than him, actually, so they'd have to start doing that, like, right now. So I'm gonna have her clear this out, and then I'm gonna move him over in the next turn. He's going to be her mate, so that they can... their child will probably be albino, but they both have velvet paw, so hopefully we don't end up with a double velvet paw creature. But we're gonna set up... well, I'm not done with this turn, so I'm not gonna put too much emphasis on changing the genetics menu until I actually move Oak around. So actually I'm gonna move Oak right here so she can collect from this berry bush. And she's in the nest. Camilla, let's see, I'll get you in the water for a second, and then I'll have you jump here so you can sit next to Rocco. And what's their relationship, actually? Okay. Oh, they have the same father, but they don't have the same mother, of course. Bark had so many children. Oh my gosh. So, there's so many kids. Wow. Did Kuro had no pie. See, he had a lot of kids. But, yeah. Good thing Camilla didn't come out with that. But, let's see. They're having a kid. There's a possibility that it has no paw. So, in the genetics menu, I want to put... but I also have to make sure I don't mess this up. I think it needs normal eyes. I think I definitely need to have the normal eyes in there. I'm not going to worry... I don't know... she's got the velvet paw and the nimble fingers, and then she's got the nimble fingers and the digging paw, and he's got the runner's leg and the no paw. So I could just leave the menu as it is, because I do like to have a good number of poison fang creatures. But, yeah, I think I'll just pass the day with that. And sadly, I don't really want to pass the day because Snowfall will pass away, but it's just what's gotta happen. He died before he could see his child. This baby has perfect eyes, which is great. They're still holding on to that beak gene, which is nuts. But he's got nimble fingers and running leg, and it looks like, oh, spiky body inactive. I thought that was toxic body for a second. I was very confused. But yeah, that's good. There's nothing like amazing about this child, but like there's also nothing like super, bad about him. This is a pretty standard child, and his father is sadly dead, so it's like, god dang it. He doesn't really look like Snow because he doesn't have that white, so it's like, well, I mean, he does have the white, but because he's got the brown fur, he looks more like his father. So I think he might actually go along the lines of his other family, his dad's side of the family. So he might have a tree name, which means that we're going to name him, I'm actually going to name him Redwood. I don't know, because of his big strong body and the flaming mane, so his name is Redwood. And I think that doesn't need a space, but whatever, we're gonna leave the space there. And then we're going to take a look at Snowfall and Rare's last child. And, well, let me clear out this grass. There we go. And their child's name is Mara, and she is very, very plain looking. And I don't mean that, like, offensively, like, oh no, I hate this child, she's plain. I'm saying that she's, like, pristine. Like, there's no marking, she is double gray. She doesn't have the antlers, she doesn't have the poison fangs, so it's like she's a very muted child, essentially. And but she does have that big old digging paw, and she's got a fluffy tail, so she came out perfectly fine. She's got normal blood clotting, she's got normal eyes. She's just a really good child all around. Just a solid child. Medium ears. Aw, she's such a cutie. But, I'm going to name her Snowbank. Or just Snow, actually. Actually, I don't know. I think I want to name her First Snow. Because she's just so pristine. Like she's just the perfect little Snow, like her brother Snowflake. I mean, because he's got that mane, it's kind of like there's that little, patch of brown in the snow, but she's got no mane, so she's just straight up Snow. So we have Twiggy in the grass, so we're gonna have Twiggy kind of clear out the space around the berry bush, and then we're gonna have him cross. We're gonna have Venuta cross over, and he's leaving a huge dark patch, which is, not ideal. But Bark is finally actually going to start to make her way up here just to bless Flurry's child. So Flurry's gonna actually take that nest, and then she's going to move. Clear out the grass where a child is, and that's her last turn. Redwood is newly born baby, and Bark's there to make sure that they're all okay. And Birch is going to help out by clearing some of the food around here. And of course, Bark is going to step over here and help clear out the grass. Just make sure, as her last duty as leader, that she keeps the stragglers, okay. So we're gonna have Oak collect her berries. And of course, Beechwood is gonna collect these dry. And then I might move her this way. She's short-sighted, so. And so is Oak. So both of them are kind of in a kind of crap position. They're gonna end up moving, of course. But of course we're gonna have to move Rare out of this nest. So we're gonna slide her all the way over here so she can clear out some grass. She's gonna clear that. Of course, Ivan is going to clear and then collect, because there are some pesky bunnies around. Oh, I think they've all cleared out because they got scared as they smelled my tribe come over. So we're gonna... Rocco, of course, is going to kind of move towards Venuta, the stranger. Since she's leader, she has to make sure that everything's okay. And so she's gonna move over there, and they're going to talk about like his role in the tribe and get to know each other. And we're gonna have Ivan, who is also short-sighted. That's like the other problem. This tribe ended up with a lot of short-sighted creatures. We're gonna move Snowflake towards the tree so he can help clear with his family. And then Camilla is actually just going to stay over here and clear out some of that space, just to give us all a bigger patch to walk around in. Roku's not too interested in dipping his paws in the water right now, so he's just gonna collect. And then maybe, because he's got perfect eyes, we're gonna move him this way so he can light up a lot of the space for the two short-sighted sisters. And that's pretty much all the moves for today, and that's going to end out this episode because, it's been like a good 20 minutes. So this has been another episode of Niche. This is going up today. Today's Wednesday, But for now, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.